A gentleman falls rather than flies. As you catch sight of Nashu, you cannot help but wonder if you're about to have a bad time. So, I've been trying to calculate the trajectory the inspector took when he was catapulted into the sky again. I've triple-checked my figures and concluded that he must have landed somewhere here in Ishgard. Unfortunately, the investigation hasn't been proceeding smoothly as I had hoped. Are you sure he didn't end up in, like, the Sea of Clouds? That's, like, directly above Ishgard, isn't it? A gentlemanly Highlander, you say? Now that I think of it, I have heard tell of a foreigner who may be the man whom you seek. I do not know his name, only that he is here by invitation of Lord Edmund, or so it is rumored. Hildibrand just kinda went flying into the sky last time we saw him. Doesn't really sound like invited. Their meeting should be ending shortly. If you like, you may retire to the gazebo and wait for our guest to depart. Gazebo? Aren't those dangerous? What is she mistaking gazebo for? With what powerful magics did they tame this dread fiend?
Huh?
Yeah, this is not Hildibrand. There you are, Inspector. I've been looking all over for you. Oh, it's Gottbert. Aha! I found you at last, heretic. Who's this? I'm an inquisitor who has been charged with investigating reports of a rather suspicious, possibly heretical individual. Alright, so we're heading to Falcon's Nest to find Hildibrand, who may or may not be a heretic. Much as I hoped you find your missing inspector, I must confess some small desire that we instead unearth a lingering pocket of heresy. So he wants to find a heretic because his organization might be losing funding or being shut down. What even is a heretic at this point, like after the Dragon Song War is over? Either way, it makes sense that they're finding less of them now. Since, you know, dragons are our friends now and all. Bro, how are you not frozen already? Look at what he's wearing. In the middle of the snow. Absolute mad lad. Over there, look! Someone's coming from the vigil. Inspector! Inspector, is that you? Oh, it's one of the zombies. Don't call it a comeback. Seer's look of utter confusion is one you know all too well. What do you mean, I know it all too well? We just met. Sickness is wont to fester and spread, yes? Is it truly safe to consort with this man? As long as you don't get bit, you should be good. Ah, those sculpted legs clad in gentlemanly trousers. I know them. Oh, there he is. He's off in the distance. Gentleman Yetis. Hildy was ever a late riser. Fear not. My wife and I had our ways of waking him. Right this instant. Was that a limit break noise I heard? Now I was even further stuck in. Was it the Manderville meteor strike or the Manderville meteor drive? Bah, Mayhap Julian was right. Trying to name everything only leads to needless fusion. One more time, then. Out you go. Wait, who is that? What is that thing? Ah, but of course. Who would venture into inhospitable climes and wake me from slumber sweet but my beloved fans? What is that, a mammoth? Where did it come from? Now then, let us gently wake him and ascertain his identity. Oh yes, the classic way you wake someone up, by hitting them with a hammer. Well, what is this place? Who am I? What is that face? How did I get here? Who am I? Why can I not remember? Gigi, is that my name? When you woke, you were muttering Gigi. I suppose the phrase may hold some significance for you. So, until such as time as we learn your real name, I say, why not adopt it as a playful moniker? Oh, we've got another mysterious figure. Got a new Hildibrand intro. As that mysterious person. See you, Inspector. Verily shall we scour all creation, from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, for the answers we seek. Every day shall be filled with grand adventures, the stuff of fairy tales and legends. Huzzah! A grand adventure in the deepest pit of the seven hells. Huzzah! Adventure awaits! He's teaching the mammoth his emotes. Oh, Lord Edmund, my sincerest apologies for the disturbance. I am come to seize this mammoth on behalf of the Inquisition, a fact with which I clearly explained to the inspector before you arrived. At which point they set to bickering about the contraption's gender. What say you, my lord? Do you think Gigi a boy or a girl? This clearly a strapping young lad, no? Fears take me. Not you too. Has the whole world gone mad? Then until such a time as Gigi recovers his memory, mayhap it would be best if you adopted him as a ward of House Manderville. Does House Manderville? Adopt? Then that would make me Gigi's father. Papa Hildy, Papa Hildy. Alright, we're going to the stables now. But I want one. Buy me a chocobo. Please, father? Father, that strange-looking thing is staring at us. Am I that strange-looking? Ah. My word! A vase flung to the ground with reckless abandon. Could this be the opening salvo of an indiscriminate campaign of vandalism? One waged by your wild gesticulations, perhaps. At least look before you strike a pose. The gods only know how much that vase cost. 123,504,000 gil, at last assessment. 'Twas over 700 years old and graced the homes of a dozen archbishops, 8 counts, 2 lord commanders, and 1 duke. 100 million gil! Oh, Alone, why have you forsaken me? Oh, is he gonna fix it? Wow. Well, would you look at that? Please, Papa Hildy, no more. I know you mean well, but we can deny the truth no longer. I am a mammoth. Gigi, whatever has gotten into you? You are my son. You are a Manderville man. Listen to your papa, Gigi. You're a Manderville girl, through and through. Stop it, both of you. You're not my papa or my mama. Little fellow with a wide-brimmed hat. Aye, he came through here. Bought a passage on a supply ship bound for Falcon's Nest. Seemed keen on to be anywhere but here. As I recall, he used his arcane powers to mend a vase, only to become more morose and belligerent when it came clear to him that he was, in fact, a mammoth. One might even say he remembered what he was, remembered his purpose, and so he returned to Western Kirthis, the famous breeding ground for heresy, where we first found him. Home to his heretic masters, to share with them the intelligence he had gathered in the city. At long last, the undeniable, the unquestionable, the unmistakable scent of heresy. The mammoth has realized he's surrounded by idiots and has run away. Aw, even her footprints are adorable. They almost look like they were made by one of those clockwork minions. Why would that be? Hey, Inspector, I think I had one of those moments, you know, of insight. Maybe Gigi came out here to find Lord Godbert. I did tell her grandpa might like to see that trick of hers. Ahaha, what a fine gentleman, eager to explore his heritage. Let us make haste, my friends, for a reunion of 3 generations of Mandervilles beckons. I really can't be bothered. 3 generations of Mandervilles. That's great. Oh no. What happened? The mammoth lies motionless in the snow, fragments of ice stuck to its cap, suggesting the impact of something small and round traveling at high speed. Wait, did he get... Oh, there's people snowball fighting over there. He got hit by a snowball. Oh, Gigi, if you wanted to have a snowball fight with your grandparents, you should have said so earlier. Oh wait, those are Hildibrand's parents. I thought they were random kids at first, from far away. Mama Nasho says you wield the powers of life and death. I beg you, Grandpa Godbert, grant me life. Make me a real boy. Oh, he's like Pinocchio. He wants to be a real boy. Are you sure about this, son? It may sting a little. I will endure whatever I must to become a real boy. Then let us begin. What the... This body is everything I've ever wanted. It's perfect. Thank you, Grandpa Godbert. Thank you. Oh, but I have not even begun to begin. Breer guide my hammer. Hildibrand was the only one knocked back by that. The rest of us are just built different. Papa Hildy, I'm a Manderville man. Gigi, my son, come to your father. Let me have a look at you. Papa Hildy. Gigi. Is he winding up for a punch? That face, though. Oh, he learned to the Manderville dance. Now that brings back some memories. Papa Hildy, oh dear, who could have done such a thing? Oh, he's back to normal. By the Fury, it's just like the vase all over again. Miraculously restored to its original form. Imagine he gets pulled out and there's another mammoth. Gigi, my boy, upon further consideration, I believe that this body may suit you best. It is, how should I put this, more manageable, and much more adorable. But how can I ever be accepted as your son if I remain a mammoth? Is that what's been troubling you all this time? But why didn't you say so? He did say so, like, back when we were at the markets. Mother, father, forgive me for not consulting you with you earlier. Circumstances forced my hand. I have formally adopted Gigi as my son and ward of House Manderville. Ye gods, I knew he was fond of the mammoth. But did you hear that, woman? Our son's gone and got himself a son. What? And what's so bloody grand about it? I'll not be made grandmother to a bloody buggering mammoth. It's past time I beat some sense into my beloved boy. Why does she look more powerful than, like, anything we fought so far? Fury take me. I'd heard the tales of the Dark Knights before, but no, it couldn't be. Oh, is she a Dark Knight? No, I think it was something far worse. Heretical. Like as not, but rules be damned. I'm not risking my life to find out. There's Nashu just standing in the middle of the wasteland. Random lady with the vase.